Over 26.
This is
The Burger Podcast.
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26.
welcome back to
The Burger
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.
What up, my name is Chaxy, the mastermind, your main guy, the Lord Chaxy, the brew from Mariah, rapper.
What up?
The amazing Mwass is away, the whole gang is around, episode 320. We are
Mic check.
and it goes without saying, KAYCY's in the building. Okay, now that makes sense. We need all the effects possible.
No, seriously.
What up, bro?
Man, I'm here, man. Feeling good today.
How you feeling?
Are you
Man,
feeling
a
good?
little tired, but I'm here. This is actually the earliest I've woken up. So it was like since I've been here,
What time do you wake up normally?
like 2 p.m.
Shit, because you work overnight.
I work all
or
night.
you
and
party
then-
all night.
No, both.
Depends.
But in this case, it's because you are partying all night.
Yeah, I was partying. I guess it was work though. I performed and then we partied, you know? So it was actually my first good show. It went like good, like the way I wanted it to, with
Nice.
my
Yeah.
fans.
Nice.
A good community. It was very engaging, you know?
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
this was
man.
at Coda?
Yeah, Coda. It was
Yeah.
Coda. Yep. I have another one on Saturday. At like Iris Lounge.
At
Iris Lounge, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
She's always at Iris Lounge.
Hey,
Oh,
wait.
really?
Me, see, Brandon.
Always.
Always is crazy. Like, am I not here?
Oh no, okay, you are here now. But I don't know where you were last night. Probably at Iris Lounge.
Nah, I was dead asleep.
Yeah. Mariah is in love
dead
with
asleep.
how do I say it without getting cancelled?
No,
Please, you're in
please,
love with
I'm
me. Just say
ready.
it. Just say it. Save me.
No.
Who's the person at
Drown
Iris Lounge?
yourself.
Cancel.
Finish yourself.
There's no way I'll crucify myself, bro. I'm not Jesus. Fuck. Say it.
Mm-mm.
So apparently, there.
It's there apparently for me.
Apparently.
Go.
That's the safe word. That's the safe word.
Been, bro.
Okay.
So there's the way they do bottle service. There's clubs like Iris. I know for sure Gemini have been. They literally have these small cars. You know the small toy cars
The
that a
little
kid can literally
Ferraris.
drive in.
Yeah.
So they use that to do bottle service sometimes.
I haven't seen that yet.
Well, you'll see it at Iris.
Saturday.
We praise the
Oh,
Lord.
really?
Yeah, but that one is like
Do they
scale
control
of
it?
one to-
Or they
So here's
like
the
remote
funny
it. How do
part.
they do it?
So when they bring, oh God, these niggas are gonna cancel
say
me
it.
for real.
Just say it.
Oh God. So there's this, for lack of a better term,
He's just someone that has dwarfism.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
he's like a proper dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So when they bring your bottle with the car, so instead of having the controller, they put him inside and he drives
way.
the car
So
away.
he's driving it.
In the club.
Oh,
So that's how you're gonna receive your drink.
Yeah.
No way. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Like a midget?
Yeah.
Or
Proper.
I mean, that's
Literally.
Like
shout
proper.
out to the midget.
Shout out.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the midget world. We got love for them, you know?
Yeah.
That's
But
interesting.
Coda, bro. So where did you guys go after Coda?
We went home. Cause I had to come here. We went home. I just went home and chilled for like 1 more hour.
Professional, we
Yeah.
love it.
I had to.
Yeah.
Shout out to my team, man. They were on me about it.
We love it.
Because Coda, man. So Coda is one of my favorite places. In Nairobi.
Now he's always
Yeah.
Really?
at Coda.
It was a nice venue. It was like my first time there. I was
I
like,
love
very
Coda,
calm.
bro.
They have a smoking area. Everything was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smoking area. Bruh.
You
at
know
least
smoking area?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They have a balcony outside where you
It's
can
very
go smoke.
nice. You could just chill. Man, calm. I liked it. I could stay there the whole night.
Yeah. Coda and Muse, those are some of my favorite places. Like I love randomly going to Coda or Muse and just dancing the night away. And shout out to the guys behind it, bro. In my eyes, absolute legends.
Yeah.
I'd say they have sort of done so much in the house scene in Nairobi. Like we have such a big house scene, especially Afro House now.
Yeah.
And would definitely just go down to what to UG, you know, Suraj, Dylan, Fuzak, and the guys have done over the years. Coda is, you know, definitely up there for me.
Yeah.
So for Iris Lounge, it's gonna be a listening session.
Yeah, listening. I'm gonna perform too. Same kind of setup, but different songs.
Yeah.
You know. So I was like kind of showing this new album I'm working on when I was doing the listening session. I kind of did it yesterday too. I just played like a new song with Jirai, played some stuff with Xenia, played a song with Bien. I was just playing like a couple songs that I was working with people that's on the album that are from here, and mixed it up with some songs that people already knew from, you know.
How was
from
the crowd
catalog.
reaction?
It was good. It was just fun, intimate. You know,
Okay.
people came on stage, danced. It was that kind of vibe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Jesus was there last night, no?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was there. He was
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I think he was playing, no?
At some
He
point,
was.
he did.
He's the
play.
one. He was playing before I got on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's part of the Thursdays. I
Yeah.
think they're trying to do R&B at Koda every Thursday.
Thursdays.
Yeah,
still
that's
on,
what it
right?
was. It was
Nairobi
R&B Thursdays or something like that.
Yeah.
Nairobi
Shout
R&B.
out to Faye, man.
Yeah, Faye putting it together. Shout out to Faye for real.
Yeah. So what have you been up to since you landed?
Man, press and a lot of stuff. Like any chill that family and quite like the best thing I've done. You know, like just seeing them. I haven't seen them in like 17, 18 years, a lot of them.
What?
So I haven't been here that long, you know? So it's like, just, it was overwhelming at first.
I can
like my
imagine.
cousins are grown, everybody's grown. It's
Yeah.
like, what? People have kids, you know? It's a lot of different, it's a difference right now. But then the, just like how everything developed, it's like crazy. Like the city is not the same.
Oh my goodness.
You know?
If you left Nairobi 17
Yes,
years
Yeah,
like,
it's
can
not
you
the same.
imagine?
Oh my
Everything is not,
God.
literally everything is not the same.
It is so different. Do you remember what it looked like 17 years ago?
I do, but not like this at all. You know, I just remember I was a kid. I left when I was 10. You know, so I get to enjoy it as an adult now a little bit. You know, like even the nightlife or seeing different things.
Yeah.
Now I know what people are talking about when they say Nairobi nightlife is it. You know, so even the clubs, man, it's just like everything is just like designed really well. It's like it just makes sense. You know, it's like I went bowling the other day and it was like what? Even the bowling alley was like. Perfect. I'm like, there's things I've never like it was like designed really well. Like I'm like, man.
So how do we call this? Like a
don't
reverse
know.
culture shock?
Yeah,
What the
exactly.
fuck?
It's like, I'm confused. Were you shocked that they were nice? Or were you shocked that we even have both? Like, they have
No,
both,
I was just shocked that they were that nice. Like, better.
Okay.
They were better than a lot of even places in America.
crazy.
If I'm not lying.
Which one
you
did
know?
you go to? Do you remember?
Yel mo netwaje? Prestige.
Prestige.
China
Okay.
Prestige.
Bro, Prestige is one of our
that-
ugliest
The
malls.
shop-
And that's the
Yes.
least
Yeah,
one.
no, bruh. I don't know anyone who goes there
To
voluntarily. Who
for
took you to
real.
Prestige for body?
Culprits.
What?
It was a late.
It's Calvin 7 Nairobi anyways. Asamabani showing around the city.
Taking him to
bruh.
Prestige is
I
crazy.
just went,
but
man.
Cool.
It was like late though, right? And there was nobody there.
Of course, because no one goes to Prestige, bro.
I promise, even if we went now,
Even if you
There's
went
no
now,
one there.
I can guarantee you, aside from the business owners,
There's no
and then
one.
of course
God.
there's a grocery store there, so I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a bunch of guys shopping.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Generally, I don't know the last time I went to Prestige,
Prestige,
or ever needed
honestly.
to do anything, and I don't even live too far from
Wait,
there.
Prestige is the mall, right?
yes.
But what about the bowling alley? Isn't bad though. Have you been in the
I have
bowling?
no idea what it looks like. I just assume
The
everything.
bowling
at
alley was
Prestige.
nice.
It's, yeah.
Nice. It was like the mall. I wouldn't go there. Like,
Okay.
every day. I'm not
But the
just to
bowling
be honest.
alley?
The bowling alley was very nice. So
Man,
if you go check it out,
Man.
Yeah.
She's not on my side.
Man.
I need help. It's my-
Now, please take him to Sarit or Westgate, please.
Before it crashes
At
my
least
balls.
take him to proper
I've heard of
bowling
Sarit.
alleys.
I've heard of that.
Yes,
Proper.
Sarit is nice.
I've heard of
Proper.
that.
Westgate is nice.
Even Westgate is nice.
Village Market as well.
Yes.
Thank you,
Okay,
bro.
so-
Appreciate it.
Please, we beg.
Yeah. So is your family mostly Nairobi, Kisii, or they're spread all over?
It's spread it. Like majority is here now, but everybody's there. And then people in Minnesota still. So it's like all over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, like the random Swahili you drop in, can you actually speak it?
Yeah,
Still?
I understand it really well, but like when I came back, the slang was completely different. So I'm like, the slang is crazy right now.
So, what slang did you leave?
I said, I don't know, like
Boni.
in that chant. My cousins were talking to me. They'll say like random things. I'm like, what? Say it again. Like I don't know. I'm still like learning.
I've lived in this city how many years now? I've lived in this city 13 years. Is it
No.
13 years?
12.
12 years.
12 years.
Yeah.
Where
12
you
years,
from?
and I can barely. Actually, neighbors from Kisii. I'm Kuria.
Oh,
So it's Kisii, Migori, then Kuria, then
Kuria.
Tanzania.
Okay,
so I'm
okay.
literally just at the border of Kenya and Tanzania.
That's fire.
That's where I come from. And the Sheng,
Yeah.
I struggle with the
You
Sheng.
literally
do.
have to keep up.
Bruh, I can never understand. I can barely understand 90% of what the urban tone and Genton musicians say in their songs.
They
Zero,
do.
bro.
It's not even Swahili anymore. I don't know.
No.
Not Swahili
It's
anymore.
like a bunch
own
of
language.
random words, I swear.
And each
And
hood
it
has their
evolves.
own Sheng as well, but it evolves so quickly, especially the younger kids.
Trust.
Yeah.
Bro, they have new words every day.
By the
It's
time you
almost
catch
impossible
on,
to keep,
there's a new word.
to keep up. So I struggle with it as well.
Yeah,
but,
that's
but I'm sure I
how-
can get along.
I can understand it a little bit.
Yeah. Are you going to Kisii? Are you planning to go?
Yeah, eventually I will. You know, it's been too long. I have to go.
Yeah.
Then no Kokeroka and then that Kisii like skim in the village for real. That's where we used to stay. Like my grandma. My grandma just landed like yesterday, because she was staying in America too for a while, and it's been like 10 years for her. You know.
A grandmother has disappeared for 10 years. What a deadbeat grandmother. What about these other grandkids?
Fuck them kids, bro.
Fuck them kids in Africa, bro.
She got too comfortable over there. She got too comfortable.
But that reminds me of my grandma. My grandma used to disappear.
That's crazy.
Bro, I'd go for years without seeing my grandma. I just say she's in Lamu.
They disappear.
You know, being in the same locality is crazy. You know, at least if she's miles away, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So why has it been so long?
For my grandmother?
For you.
Or for me?
You too.
For me, damn, I don't know how to explain. I think I always wanted to come back, but it just like I wanted to be right in my career or right in different things that I'm working on over there. So when I come back, it just feels more special. You know, like I feel like right now it feels like that time where I can just build, like came up with this homecoming theme and doing this album at the same time. It just made a lot of sense to be here now, you know? And even prior, I was always getting advice from whether I'm talking to Savaro or anybody like online. I'm like, man, how's this? Just paying attention, or you know what I mean, Lil Mine, and just watching the music, and like, yo, how do I tap into the culture here and just kind of keep waving the flag in America, but stay tapped in with what's going on now, you know? So that's really what it is, and it just felt like November, December is like the right time to be here now. Like
This
for
is
me,
the best time.
like, yeah.
There's so much happening. How long are you here for?
I'm here the rest of the year.
The whole of 2026?
Yeah. No, 2025.
All right. Okay, till end of
Hey,
year.
wait, because I was like, excuse you, what?
2025, and then I'll come back 2026.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna, so Christmas, are you going to the village or in Nairobi?
I'm gonna go coast, for real. I want to go coast.
Yeah, you really are.
I've never been there.
Cousin,
Such a
but I
summer
love
band,
it.
I've never been there.
Did you ever experience Christmas in the village? Like before
Yes,
you
of
left?
course. Yeah, my grandfather, R.I.P. him, but he was the one that always made Christmas.
Aw.
Like, you know, it hasn't been like that ever again, you know, since he passed. But that's when all the cousins would come together in the village. Like, you know, you just spend the whole week there, and it was everything. There was no lights at the time. It just felt like everything. You could just talk to your cousins, and you know,
Bond
everything was
and all
that.
that good
Yeah, be bored together, go walk. You know, that's what it was.
Yeah.
My grandma was always the star of
Really?
December, bro. Yeah. So the whole extended family, I'd have all my cousins from Nairobi would always get special treatment. They're from the city. Fuck all my cousins from Nairobi, bro. We're all here now.
You literally what the slaves.
Bruh.
You remove your shoes. This one is from Nairobi. Let her come in with her muddy shoes. And you have to clean afterwards.
Bro.
Madness.
Take my cousin to the river. Bro, the river is literally a few. My cousin can walk to the river. I don't want to go to the river, bro. I've been
see it
going
all
to
the time.
But my grandma used to steal the show all the time.
Really?
Yeah. And she'd always get so drunk.
Yeah.
She'd
that's
always
classic.
get so drunk. And she was one of those, you'd know grandma is coming back home when she's like 2 kilometers away. Because she'd be screaming and shouting. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you had to know grandma is on the way. So you can get a shit together. By the time she arrives, make sure that everything is
proper.
Yeah, she was always the star of the show.
That's beautiful, though.
Where in Costa are you going?
What's I don't even know, bro. Eh?
Diani. Okay. First time?
First time.
Ooh.
Yeah. Everybody's talking about it. They're like, oh, we have to be there. New Year's, everything is lit.
You're gonna love Diani. Including New Year's, you've been Diani?
Yeah, I want to be there, yeah. I want to bring in the year, like, in the coast or something. I feel like we'll feel really cool.
Bro, coast is a vibe. Nairobi used to be a vibe, but nowadays,
I don't know.
all the cool events
everybody's
and
going there,
happening.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You're gonna have so many options to look
What's that spot? It starts with a K?
Summertime?
Huh?
Kilifi.
I've been hearing about Kilifi a lot.
Kilifi is lit.
Yep.
A lot of the creatives who are moving out of the city in Nairobi, most of them are in Kilifi now.
Oh.
So even the creative scene is bubbly. They have such nice studios.
Really?
They have a lot of cool events. Plug you a lot of the creatives down
Man,
in Kilifi.
please do.
Then Malindi is also kicking in December.
Yeah.
Malindi?
Diani is also kicking. Basically, anywhere you find yourself in Mombasa,
Yeah, you
that's
have
where...
a good time. It's a guarantee.
Yeah.
And don't be surprised when you see 99% of the guys you're seeing in Nairobi in Mombasa.
There.
Because all of them will be in
I heard, yeah.
All of them will be in the
goes.
coast either
Everybody
way.
goes, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I think, I don't know, it's been, last year I spent New Year's in Nairobi. But since like 2016, I've always
been out of town.
Always in the coast.
Really?
New Year's, yeah. Always.
So do you think it gets too crowded when everybody goes there, or it's just doesn't matter? It's just still fun.
No.
Because everyone will be, so it's a long coastline. There's guys who are going to be in Diani, which is the south coast. There's guys who are going to be in Nyali, which is like the mainland.
Okay, so it's split up. It's like different areas.
It's different areas. And all the different areas have cool things happening. But what guys do is guys hire cars and then they just move around.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're going to meet, bro, I can guarantee you Shepperman is going to be there.
Barack.
All the niggas, Boutros is going, everyone that you know is going to be there.
No.
So that makes it lit because there's going to be a lot of big parties, but also the house parties. Because everyone
they do
everyone
things
has
after.
a villa somewhere.
Damn, that's a good time.
Yeah.
It kind of like, it feels like Coachella or something, you know, like, but mine is like, I don't know how many people are performing, but Coachella, when you go out there in like California, people just stay there in houses and you can just stay and party after. So that's what it's kind of giving me that vibe, you know?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Bro, you're going to have a good time.
I'll probably see you there. I'll see you there. Are you going or not going?
No, I'm going to Accra for the first time.
Okay. Nice.
Dirty December. But I was gonna be. I was definitely been close.
Dirty December, man. It's lit, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Have you been?
No, not yet.
But I've been seeing a lot of the videos, and just everyone talk about how lit December is.
Man, what?
And also, I think because the government has been very instrumental in getting the diaspora back to Ghana during December. So the December is madness. Definitely looking forward, bro. Hope I get a wife. Hope I get 2 wives.
You might get 2. That's what I was about to say. It's not this. Next question.
Yes, please.
But with the club scene in Nairobi, I don't know whether it's an age thing, but I'm really exhausted with the club scene in Nairobi. I think it's just the same thing. And at some point, I'm just tired, bro. Yeah, I just feel like it's the exact same thing. There's not too many new experiences. I mean, you have guys like Koda and Muse who maybe on the house front are doing a lot. But if in terms of just the other regular clubs.
Yes. I mean, I feel like there was a point where clubbing was literally, it would get to a point in a DJ set where they'd like put you onto new music and whatnot. And now it's just like,
they play the same thing?
Yes, it's like they're going to entertain you and not to really infotain you. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does.
Yeah.
Put you on the new stuff.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, like, for you, for sure, you'll definitely have a good time.
Well, it's a new experience for me.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to try out the Alchemist. That one?
Ooh,
you guys like that one?
That would be nice.
You like that?
That'd be nice.
When are you going to the Alchemist?
I don't know yet. Like maybe later, like in a week or 2. They're supposed to book me there or something for something.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alchemist is a vibe.
Yeah.
Alchemist is a vibe, and what Peng and the guys...
I've been to what's it called? Bar Next
B&D?
Door?
Bar Next Door.
I've been there. But I've been to the big one, I guess.
Kiamburu.
Yeah,
Kiamburu.
that one.
Was it packed?
It was packed. I'm like, what? It's a big club. Yeah, I'm like...
December, everywhere is going.
Everyone's outside, bro.
Yeah.
But what I loved about it is like, I think what it beats in America is like you can order real food. Like, you know, like I ordered real food.
Sure,
and I just
in the
ate it.
club.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you don't get this nowhere else.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, the most you'll get is some wings. Like, you know, that's it.
Yeah.
And not every club does that. So, and maybe that's just in Atlanta, but like anywhere else in America, not really.
Really?
Nah, no food in the club like that.
And shut down by 2?
Shut down by 3 the latest, really. 2 in LA, like 3, 4 in New York. That's it.
Bruh, so in Nairobi, he shuts down when the last person leaves.
That's what I'm saying.
And he doesn't have to leave.
and mostly, because there's clubs like Ibiza
Yeah.
Oh,
in
wow.
Lavington
Yeah.
that do sunrise
Hello, Jua.
parties. So
Do they do like house music, Ibiza, or is it just like a mixure?
At some point,
it's open format.
It
So
sounds
you
like
can
it.
hear
Okay,
all sorts of genres. But in the morning, I think mostly they play a lot of house, and it goes all the way till 12 noon.
Okay.
Yeah. So every Sunday
They close at noon, you said?
started like
Sundays. Yeah.
like yes, Sundays.
So from night till noon?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Then they close so that they can just
5:30 a.m. You just start seeing a whole new DJ
That's
coming
crazy.
in. He's fresh.
But they have DJs who come in at 9 in the morning.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, bro.
That's when the DJ's playing their set. So yeah, Nairobi doesn't sleep for
At
sure
all.
in December. Yeah, Nairobi doesn't sleep at all.
This has to be the city that doesn't sleep then, you know?
Oh yeah, it
It
doesn't.
beats New York.
Yeah, and Kampala
But
is
you
worse.
guys are asleep by 3
beats New
a.m.
York,
Boo.
Man.
So what do you guys do after 3? Like you go for afters?
There's afters.
Oh yeah.
So there's afters that will last till that time.
Okay.
If you want to continue your night that way,
Yeah.
you'll find different things. But that's like private stuff.
Yeah.
But this is like open. We just
Yeah, like,
partying the
come
whole
have
day
a
and
good
night. It's
time.
crazy.
You could move. You could club hop in Nairobi for like 48 hours non-stop.
That's crazy.
Because after that 12, you could go to Gecko. Gecko is already
still
kicking
open,
because it's
yeah.
open during the day. Continue till evening, and then now you have
Figure your
unlimited
next
options.
club, yeah.
Man, I want to try that one day. Just try. Like maybe
No,
till
like
10.
48
You have
hours.
time.
Do
Maybe
48
till
hours.
10. I'll do something.
You have time. Plenty of time.
Oh man.
Were you born in Nairobi or in Keroka?
Nakaroka, KAYCYY
KAYCYY.
town. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yep, I moved to when did I even move to Nairobi? My mom lived in Nakuru and Nairobi because she used to work. So we moved. Like she took us from Keroka to Nairobi, and I remember I went to school in Buruburu. We lived there in like phase 2 and phase 3, and then the school I went to was called BD Primary. I remember still.
BD,
Yeah, I
nice.
went to BD. Yeah.
Have you been to Buruburu since you came back now?
I haven't. I have to go. I want to go shoot a
Buruburu
video.
is so different.
I wanna see your reaction when you go back to Buruburu 17 years later.
Oh my
Because I can
gosh.
imagine 17 years ago Buruburu must have been
It was popping. It was
Right?
popping.
Buruburu looks very
A
different
mess.
now.
Like how different?
A mess.
Just some of the houses look worse than we left them.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and they are exactly the same structures, same places. It just looks
Dusty as
older.
hell.
They
It's no
didn't
longer
develop
bougie.
it.
It's no longer bougie area.
You remember Mutindwa?
Yeah.
They kind of it's still there, but it's not there. Like everything there has changed.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's madness.
Like I remember, I miss like stuff like Kenchik and all that's like food stuff that I remember growing up to. They don't even have it anymore.
There's only one surviving one in town.
Is there?
There's only
Just
one
one.
Kenchik.
There is.
Yeah, just one.
Just one actually.
Jivanji.
We have to go to Kenchik.
There's only that
For the
one.
memories, right?
There's
Yeah, for the
only that
memories.
one.
The one near where we shot the 7 video.
Jivanji.
That's the only one surviving.
Jivanji.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
the only one.
That's crazy.
I mean, the KFCs and the Burger Kings took over, bro.
I guess, yeah.
Unfortunately.
But when I first came, I didn't even want to try KFC. I was just mad. I'm like, no, I want to Kenchik. But the KFC is not bad, you know?
Yeah.
It's better than over there for sure because it's like feel like real chicken, at least.
I
You know?
thought the chicken is just the same, no?
No.
Tasteless.
Hell no.
The chicken in Kenya though comes from Egypt.
Does it?
Does it?
Wasn't there like a KFC? There's a time. Is it the chicken or the warus?
I think it's the potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a time.
There was a shortage.
there was a shortage
Guys
and-
were going crazy.
Really?
Bro, they introduced ugali at KFC because there was a shortage of potatoes.
There was ugali at KFC?
Yeah.
No way.
I
The
swear.
KFC in Kakamega up to date has ugali. So Kakamega. So there's Luyas. And the ugali. So their KFCs have ugali.
Bro.
No,
Na
the
mboga.
others.
Walikuwa na mboga no.
No, ugali kuku tu. Ukitaka mboga itisha coleslaw.
Nah, that's actually funny, bro.
Nah, seriously. Seriously.
Yeah. Then you moved when you were 9, 10?
Yeah. My dad alikuwa States already. Like he left when I was like 1. Right?
Okay.
And then he came back and got us. Me and my brother when we were like 9, 10. And then that's when we left. And then I came back once when I was like 12 or 13 to see my mom because she wasn't there. She didn't go to America yet. And then she was just like, kept applying for the green card thing, the lottery thing, whatever. And then she won like the 3rd time to come to America. So by the time she came, it was just like not immediate for me to come right away, like, because mom was already there, dad alikuwa, everybody was there, my uncles, a few of them. So I was like, okay, let's just live in America for a little bit and see how this goes. Finish school at least, and now we're here, you know?
Yeah. What was it like when you first moved?
Over there, it was a shock. It was crazy. I got to Minnesota when it was cold, like completely cold. So nona jua iko nje, and I said, this fake sun. Like, how is it this? How is it this? You know what I mean? We see the sun every day, but it's freezing, like, you know? And the snow, everything was just like getting used to.
Yeah.
And then Kwenda Shule, it was like Ngumu at first, you know, like just, I never seen that many white people, you know?
At once.
Yeah, at once in school.
You were used to being part of the majority. Now
Yeah.
suddenly you're the minority.
What? They putting me in classes where, you have to learn English better. You know, like, it's because it's a class called ESL. It's like a language thing where they'll put like Africans in there, like Asians, anybody that's a minority, right? And then you have like a certain time to pass it. So it took me like a year where I got a hang of it and I got out of that class. And school was cool, you know, and then it was very easy though. Like when I first got there, because I felt like we have a lot of tools to use. Because I remember being in school, I didn't even have a calculator. Like when I was a kid, like I went to like school in Keroka and like this school called Nyasore. So I went there and there was like no tools that you could use for it. So when you go over there, there's no reason for you to fail really, because it's like they give you everything and it's ways, there's time to prepare for things, and I just felt like I was really ahead of a lot of kids, you know? Yeah, it was different. Even when like kids talk back to the teacher, I'm like, whoa, that's a shock, you know? Like it's different. They would talk crazy. You have a kid that's like throwing tantrums or whatever it is, and you're like, what?
Like, kids can do this to teachers.
No, it was just a shock, you know? And yeah, that's it, man. Yeah.
What was the most surprising thing for you?
Surprising. Man, I don't know. It was. I think I was just surprised to see some of my family there and like still living like the same way they would live in Kenya. I think that's what kind of like for me that know a little Swahili and even understand KAYCYY when my grandmother's talk and to speak to her. Those things were important for my family to really put it there in the house because everything else around was just different, you know. And I've seen not just Kenyans, I've seen a lot of Africans in general that just go there and just be forced to change who they are. That's like a thing where it's like, you know, kids in school, they'll start that, African booty scratcher thing, where they're just making fun of Africans, right? So it becomes like a stereotype thing, whatever. Well, they'll think, you guys live in huts or you live this and this and this. So when I come back even now, like the 17 years later, it's like, I'm FaceTiming people. I'm like, yo, look where I'm at. It just look like I'm in Miami when I'm sharing my balcony view. They're like, what? That's how it looks over there? You know? So it's like, it's very ignorant for people to think that way, but it's also the right time for people like me and whoever else to like show them like, yo, you have to come here. Let's do camps. Let's cook up an album here. It doesn't, you know what I mean? You could spend less money here actually and enjoy yourself, you know? So if people see that, they'll be like, wow, you know, because people go to Jamaica and Trinidad's and all these places, but they're scared to go to Africa, you know, for that reason.
Have you been to Snowball before this studio or this is
first time? I've heard of it.
Have you seen the studio?
Not yet.
Okay.
And Jirai's the one that told me about the studio. She kept saying, I come here all the time. It's like the best studio. So I want to come record at the time. You know?
Yeah. Because they're talking about having camps and stuff.
Yeah.
Be a perfect
the Snowballs
place.
exist. There's really nice getaways, especially now with Airbnb.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to get away
You could just, set up a studio in the house.
Oh, yeah.
It's mad stuff you could do, you know? I hear that y'all have rehearsal spaces in here too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, the Soul Fest has been happening here. The rehearsals? Yeah.
Literally just downstairs. Yeah, we'll show you around.
Yeah.
But also, at least kids adapt quite quickly.
Ukendoko, yeah. Oh, yeah. Way quicker. Because you'll see a difference from how I'm talking compared to my dad or my mom.
Oh, yeah, because they went later in their lives.
Yeah, they went later in their lives, and it doesn't change. They're the same.
At all.
It changes a little bit, but even when they try, you'll be like, stop being too cool.
Okay. You feel like they're trying too much.
Everyone get too Swahili. But that's what it is at times, but yeah.
Which means then, if you had people that you could speak to Swahili a lot, because your Swahili is pretty good.
Thank you, man.
It's actually decent.
Your Swahili is actually really good.
Thank you.
And not even be having people around that you could practice a lot of the Swahili.
Yeah.
And you still have it.
Yeah.
It means it could really be good if
if I come here more, that's it. I'm gonna learn the slang, all that stuff. It's gonna be the shang gonna be lit.
I promise you, by February
it's gonna be lit. I think I'll know a little bit.
By February, everything will be new.
By the time you come back, you'll learn.
2026 new shang. Alright.
But the good thing is, whatever you'd have learned now, you can still use it to communicate. But there'll be new lingo for literally for everything.
That makes sense though.
I came to not Nairobi. I was gonna throw shit at myself, but let me spell myself.
Please do.
I was gonna say I came to Nairobi and forgot my vernacular. But it's true though.
Are you proud of
not
that?
Not really. Not exactly proud. Let's use a different word. Not proud. But I wish I could speak it. That's something, man. If you don't practice language, and especially coming from a very small tribe where you're not gonna meet a lot of people who speak it.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't realize, but years go by and it completely fades.
It definitely fades.
Yeah.
I think the understanding is there, but speaking, if you're not talking to anybody,
right?
Man,
completely goes.
Yeah.
What were you up to early on, like as a kid growing up?
Here?
No, in the
or in general. Oh yeah, that's a good question. School. in sports. So I was like figuring myself out. I think what I should have did, I should just went there and played like football, like football here at soccer. So I went there and I started doing everything American.
Oh my.
Like my brother's the one that plays soccer, football, and everything. But I went and tried to play basketball. I did track and field, but only like something you could do here. But I was good at track and field, obviously, because I'm Kenyan. And what else? And I tried football, American football. I got hurt and I stopped. I was a quarterback. Yeah, I tried that. I was a quarterback and I stopped. And then I found music. So when I found music, it seemed like what was for me, you know? So it was like friends in the city in Minnesota that were also making music. So we formed like a group and we would sell tickets and open up for like artists that would come to town, like whether it's Tyga, whoever else that comes to open, would be the ones that open up.
Nice.
And that's how we built the local fan base. So that was like me at 15, 16.
Okay.
Right? So doing that and for like until I was like 18 years old, and then that's when I moved to New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, the 9 years that, how did the 10 years that you spent in Kenya influence the person that you are today?
Man, it seemed like little time, but I think it helped so much, you know? Because to remember what I remember, I think, obviously I give credit to my family in America for talking Swahili and everything else, but there's certain things you can't like learn later on or anything. So it's like a kid is all the things that were in my subconscious, whether it's for my grandfather, like singing songs like Entuduru, Entuduru. Like those songs is what made me make like the song Yumbani that I performed at on the radar, you know?
I love, bro, that Nyumbani sample is wicked.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. What is the original?
And it's not even a sample. A white kid played. He's an Irish kid. So he played the guitar. I was working on this album with him. I went to Ireland to work with him. And he had this beat that he was working on. I'm like, how are you doing this? How the fuck are you doing this and you're white? You're playing like, this is the sounds I heard when I was a kid. So it brought me back instantly. And that's what made me even want to make an album like that for Kenya and everything. Crazy. So when I did that, it was just like I remember playing that song for Rocky, and all that stuff. And he was like, that's my favorite song. And it was weird to me that he likes that song, you know? Because I think it's also because it was like the most different sound to Americans.
Yes.
And it connected with Kenya so well, where they thought it's the Mugiti sound or what the sound it is, you know? So they're like, oh shit, this nigga knows something. Yeah. And yeah, basically.
Yeah. Because I thought, I immediately assumed that was a sample. And I was trying to figure out, what is this sample? Yeah, because it sounds like a classic Kenyan record.
No, I sang something, what I was doing, it sounded like I'm just saying do. Like, I did that for the American aspect of it. But I'm saying Entururu kind of in a way, because it's the same song I listened to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Entururu. Because I think that means the lowest cent. I think it means like 10 cents or something like that in KAYCYY. I'm not sure. Yeah. Entururu. Entururu.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Entururu is a KAYCYY word. And then I just said Entururu. Yes.
And the way you said it with the accent that you said it,
that
makes a difference. Because I think sometimes you forget that your voice is your biggest instrument as a musician, even before the drums and any other instrument comes in.
It's a big instrument, man.
Yeah.
Word.
Then, so at what point does music become something that you're looking at very seriously? Okay, that this is no longer you at 15 messing around or maybe having fun with it to the point where this is something I want to pursue as a career.
I think it got serious when I decided to just leave Minnesota. You know, I had got a DM from a girl that used to live in Minnesota, but she was in college. She just finished college in Minnesota and moved to New York. Mm-hmm. And she ran into some people that were just into music, not even like really like music execs or anything. They're just people with money, like, you know, just hustling, trying to figure it out. Mm-hmm. And she DM'd me. At that time, I was really depressed too, and I don't know why. I'm like, I wasn't gonna DM her back. And my brother's the one that told me to take the shot and be like, yo, just go ahead, you know what I'm saying? See what it is. And then that happened. She got my flight, and I only flew to New York. My mom gave me like $25 to go, and that was very little at the time to even go to
New York. $25 is crazy.
It's the craziest
Isn't that
thing.
one of the most expensive cities in the world?
Yeah, it's very like. I think when I first got there, I bought I got a burger.
I was about to say McDonald's.
I got a burger and fries. That was
You
it.
spent all your money on one meal?
Man,
all the money you had on you?
No,
How
Chaxy.
hungry were you, bro?
Mashida
hungry.
Shangi. Let
I'm
them
like,
just find you with
man.
a full stomach.
No, that reminds me
That's
of
the
Ombachi,
goal.
roaming chef.
Yeah.
He moved to Nairobi. I mean, he decided to become a street kid.
Yeah.
He had a home, he was in school, but he decided he wanted to come to Nairobi and become a street kid.
Yeah.
And when he arrived to Nairobi, he spent all the money he had on one meal. Yeah. First meal, bought everything, spent all the money.
Mandazi. Rubbish.
Yeah, anyway, sorry, back to you.
Oh, man. So, I mean, I made money more that week. I think I got a little money. But actually, when I left, I think my dad and my mom didn't know that I was leaving right away. I think I finessed to get the $25 or whatever, right? And I just got on a plane, turned my phone off, and I think they were looking for me for like 16 hours. And I finally turned my phone on. I'm like, yo, I'm okay. I went to New York. I remember I was telling you guys about this, but I didn't think you guys would seriously let me go.
So that's why you had...
Yeah, because my parents wouldn't, like, they're Kenyan parents, African, strict parents. So, like, what do you mean you're going to New York? You should go to school, or, you know what I mean?
College, something.
Yeah, leaving New York at the time. I mean, going to New York, I just went to my school. I didn't go to too. I was just going because it was a gut feeling. And I went. And then
so this was
my
high
life,
school or
it was high school.
Okay.
It was high school. So I went there, and it just, life started changing. You know, it was like a little change. It wasn't like the biggest drastic change, but it was a little change. I'm like, seeing the city, going to the studio in New Jersey. I was working with like the older rappers like Mano, Uncle Murda, like everybody that's in New York that's kind of like the older rappers and stuff. And that was like my way to kind of build my name in there. I remember even Casanova put me on his album first, and that was like my first introduction to people really showing love in New York. And after that, I just kept doing my music by myself. I had a studio in the basement at that guy's house that signed me. And I signed that deal. It was a really bad deal, by the way. Like later on, you realize, like 10 years later, I realized that that's, you know what I mean?
Awful.
But anyways, you have to do certain things to get where you go. So I did that and dropped a song, and it started catching a little wave. I remember I got it played on Hot 97 in the radio over there. So I was working on certain different things. It was this DJ named Megan Wright. She's a DJ at Hot 97. I was working under DJ Enough, you know? So DJ Megan Wright
Those are big names, even till now, bro.
Yeah, and Enough is big for sure. He's like one of the ones. So Megan was working on the album, and that's when I found out my strength or like that people liked my songwriting, you know? Because at that time, I was just doing things for myself or my friends or da-da-da, writing songs for me and my friends that were doing da-da-da. So then she wanted me to write songs for her album, and I was writing stuff, and she was doing like songs with OMB Peasy and all these different people. And after that, that's when the whole buzz started, and I went to Atlanta. Now I moved to Atlanta because we're doing meetings now, and just to catch like a little wave. My first meeting was with L.A. Reid, and then
Crazy.
it was crazy. He didn't want to sign me, but he wanted to buy a song for me for like $25,000, and I denied it because I was like, oh, maybe this is a song that's gonna change my life. I should have sold that song.
You should have sold that song. Bro.
Yeah, bro. I never put that song out.
Wait, you didn't sell it and you never put it out?
I never put it out. It's like in a hard drive somewhere. So I could have been a little 25 I could have made. But anyways,
I mean, can you just ask if you can see if it's
like, remember
that song? The table. What?
Yeah, man. So then after that,
water?
Yeah,
water?
please. So then after that, L.A. Reid meeting was some Boo Akon's brother text my the person that was about to be my manager in that moment. Like, what are you guys doing over there? He old, L.A. Reid, y'all should come sit down with me, bro. We African, all that kind of talk, you know. So I go and have lunch with Boo after, and then.
So that's how you met Boo?
Yes.
Okay.
It was literally after my L.A. Reid meeting. So we go sit down and have lunch, and everything just sounded like what I wanted to hear, you know? And it just sounded like African to African, we stick together, and that kind of vibe, and it was better for me to kind of go with him at that moment. So I ended up signing the Boo, and then we just started building. You know, at that time, it was just like, took us like a little while though, you know, before anything else really started showing up. So it just boo, like investing and putting stuff out in the moment. And finally, like the way his strategy was just like taking me around the people that he knew and stuff, whether it was Chris Brown, whether it was his brother, whether it was different people, like just, oh, look what I got as a new artist and this, and playing the music and different things until it got to the point, the Kanye stuff. So he was managing Ye, and they did the Jesus King album, and it felt like an album that I really wanted to be part of because it was like gospel and everything. And I remember being raised from all that, you know, and I'm still a church kid, so it was...
Till now?
Yeah. So, thank you, man. But praise God for real. And, yeah, so the next album he was making was supposed to be called Jesus is Lord. Kanye, and he
This is Kanye when he's in his gospel bag.
Gospel bag.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. No, I actually met him before that. Remember the first time I met him, we went to his house with Boo, and it was like 2 years before Donda even, like, that stuff was happening. So 3 years later, I met him again. So when the first time I went over there, I was just like, yo, Boo, like, yo, this nigga like the next dream, bro, da-da-da. So he's sitting there having a whole meeting in his house that took like 2 hours. We're just sitting at the table.
Waiting for him to finish.
Waiting to finish his meeting because he's having like a Yeezy meeting, a sketch design stuff, and I'm just like watching and whatever. And then he finishes the meeting, and then he's like, "Okay, play something." He just asked me to play. I'm like, "Where do I play it from?" He's like, "I'm like, damn, my phone." He's like, "Yo, play it from your phone or don't play it at all." That's what he tells me. So I just played one song from my phone, not a speaker or anything, and then he just hears
How
it.
did you decide what to play?
I don't know. I was nervous. I'm like,
Yeah,
just click anything. I'm like, let me just click whatever. Yeah. And then I played a song, and all he said was, "Man, yeah, I like your melodies." And then that was that. And then 2-3 years later, we meet again. And when we met again, I was wondering if he even knew who I was, you know, because it's like, but that's when he was at Wyoming.
At the ranch.
The ranch.
Yeah.
So we spent a lot of time over there. The ranch. I actually missed the ranch at times because I'm like, it was kind of like something that felt like Kenya in a way, like because it's a getaway. There's nothing going on. It's like farm. He had like a couple animals and stuff like that, you know.
How many people are there? Because I mean, a lot of people say sometimes Kanye has so many people when he's working on albums.
Yeah, or like to working on the album, a lot of people at different times though.
Okay.
So it appears the time you'll see somebody fly in. He'll fly in whoever he wants. So it was like that. Like I remember one time he would talk about, he tweeted, "Oh man, Lil Baby don't want to work with me. I'm his favorite. He one of my favorite rappers." Next day, Lil Baby there. So it's like, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Send him a jet, whatever, that type of shit. So I'm like, man, it was people that I didn't even expect. I remember I was writing songs, the stuff that I did, that Boyz II Men sang, that never came out. Like as versions, like the way he makes music, it'd be like 20 different versions of a song.
Bruh.
You know, so it's one person, different people singing a song. Summer Walker was singing my versions. Buju sang my versions. Stuff that didn't even really make it, you know? And it's just like to see his like final decision on what goes on. It's just like crazy. Because the final decisions happened when he had that Mercedes stadium, when he was staying at the stadium.
Yeah.
So, was he actually staying in that stadium?
Yeah, it was like, that was like $5 million for him to be there.
Oh my God.
To finish the album there, you know?
Yeah.
So it was crazy to just see like the different pockets of money I seen this guy going. Like whether it was, because at that time he was like at the top of the world. Like when you have Adidas and Yeezy together, he had Gap deal, and then he had money from Def Jam. When you get a label, you know, when you're doing a new album, they give you money, especially when you're Kanye West. Yeah. So
it was also like, when he had the choir as well.
Yeah, yes. Sunday services. I remember I was singing in Sunday services with them, and like that Sunday service was something that was like really helpful for, I think, a lot of lost people in like Hollywood or anything, because you'll see he was inviting anybody there. Like anybody was welcome to come to Sunday service, and it felt like he was really trying to find himself with God, you know. And I felt like it was really genuine at that time. So, yeah, man,
bruh,
that was like a quick little summary of that, you know.
So by the time, because I remember watching some snippets from the album when he did the album at the stadium that he was living on. I mean, I thought he just said he lived there just for vibes. I didn't know he actually lived there.
No, he was staying there.
But
he actually was staying there. Like I didn't even stay there.
Yeah.
But he was staying there for that whole theme and aesthetic of it. You know, like, oh, you need to feel like I'm in jail. I'm locked, like on some Nelson Mandela shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's psyched out. Like, oh, I need to be here. Like a theme for the album. I feel like I learned that more with him. I've never seen somebody take it that serious.
Yeah.
You know? So, and I feel like it's important though. Like when you're making a project as an artist, like really lock in and live that world that you're trying to create, you know?
Yeah.
And actually, I think that album was very important to him, obviously, because it was named after his mother.
Yeah.
So that's why you see rants and all these things going on, like him taking people off, like, him wanting to take Jay-Z off the album because he's telling him to take the red hat off. Like, you're not gonna be, that much emotion, you know? So it was different, I can't lie, that process.
Did you make it to the listening session at the stadium?
Yeah, I definitely did. I made it like all of them.
So at that point, you don't even know whether your verses are gonna make it.
That's crazy. Yeah, you don't. Right? Yeah, you don't. You just go in there. I'm hearing different versions playing. Maybe he changing it like the last 5 minutes. You never know. So in one of the last, I think it was Chicago. That's when I realized that my voice was taking off from Keep My Spirit Alive.
And you'd had it in a previous listening.
Man, my voice been on the album like the whole time. Yeah. Like mad songs. Like my voice was on Hurricane. Even the one before The Weeknd got on it. And then obviously when they put The Weeknd on it, I'm like, I can't even say nothing. Yeah. It's not even so many needs. It's The Weeknd.
It's The Weeknd.
Yeah. That's why I have the Grammy with this. So it's like I wouldn't have got. It probably wouldn't have got a Grammy if it was just myself. And so it made sense. Definitely things changing in time. It was like something I had to get used to.
Yeah.
And it was times where you get depressed, emotional, all things, because you're working so hard, like writing so many songs. It just feels like you're just slaving, but like in a good way,
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
So what exactly was your involvement? How long were you at the ranch for?
I want to say that whole album took a total of 2 years, like of my life. I can't. It took 2 years of my life, bro.
So are you
from 2018
money work
2019?
here? Like you get an upfront payment
for that album?
Yeah, royalties. Do you get paid?
Eventually,
for 2 years, if you're committing your life, 2 years to Kanye. I'd do it for free, I guess, if I was a musician. Man, it's Kanye, bro. It's
You would do it first. You'd be like, something
bro.
would work out.
I would probably do it for free, genuinely speaking.
Yeah, no facts.
Like, I'd prefer being on that ranch for 2 years and networking and meeting every single person who's coming in there and being involved in those
It's actually
sessions.
smart, bro, because that's a good way to think about it, because that's how I met everybody.
Because how can you pay for that?
That's how I met everybody.
Imagine if you had your own money. Do you think you can
unlimited
pay?
access.
You can pay for that. Those are things you can't pay for. Bro.
I wouldn't have met Travis Scott, all these people, if it wasn't for that Wyoming.
There you go.
So Justin Bieber, all of those people came there for him. So, and it was a way that Ye would introduce me that made people actually care.
How would you do it?
Like at first, you go in there, I try to shake my hand by myself because I'm going in there. And then Travis would be like, all right, cool, whatever, or whoever meet you. But then Ye be like, no, this is the kid that wrote the whole album. His voice is the one on all the things. Then they're like, oh shit, good to meet you, bro.
Then it becomes different.
It starts changing, But so shout out to Ye for always doing that, man. He's like, he'll be like, man, this kid, he's gonna be just as big as Travis. Like he'll say shit like that to like Justin Bieber. Wow. Like he'll be like, you remember how I had Travis on the couch and do same thing, bro. I'm like, what?
Bruh.
You're telling people this? So I'm like, yeah, it's like it puts it on a higher like pedestal for it.
Bruh. That reminds me recently. We were at the French embassy for some fashion thing they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was with Charisma, and the way Mudhoni, drama queen, would introduce Charisma and I remember that after some session, Charisma and I looked at each other and they were like, bro, what an introduction. She did such an incredible job at introducing Charisma and myself.
Yeah.
And you could tell immediately it sparked interest immediately.
Yeah, it makes
everyone.
people move a little different.
And that would have been different with just, us shaking
going
hands
by
and
yourself.
just saying, we have this pod. And so that reminds me really of Mudhoni, because Charisma and I left just gossiping Mudhoni and being like, damn, bro, she didn't even have to. But the way she did it, I'm like, man, I should get Mudhoni to introduce us on stage. All the time we have live shows. So that moment made me realize sometimes, depending on who is in the room, introductions could make such a difference.
Makes a lot.
Because these are strangers to you, bro.
I mean, you look at, what is it, Breakfast Club? How do they do it all the time when they bring somebody important? They be like, oh, this is a legend,
Yes.
Or even Drink Champs, when they do the thing.
Nori
be having to give the craziest introductions.
Nori would rather have the first 10 minutes just to introduce you, bro. Go through your entire resume. But it makes a difference.
It makes such a difference, yeah.
So with Kanye, basically, you never know what version of a song is going to make it until it's on streaming.
Yes. You never know.
What is his creative process like?
Man.
How intense is that?
It's very intense, but it's like, He does a lot of freestyling. Freestyles. I think I only seen Ye make a beat like 3 times.
In 2 years? In the 2 years?
Yeah, probably. Like get on the ASR actually and start chopping up samples.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But he makes beats without having Quincy, on some Quincy Jones shit.
Okay.
You don't have to touch anything. But I'm saying for him to touch the keyboard and like chop up a sample, that's probably like 3-4 times. 3 times maybe that I've seen him actually sit there and do some shit. And it was like, I remember one time it was like he came from like doing when he was running for when he was trying to run for president. It was like the that night that he had cried over his daughter and everything too. Like it was like a very emotional night. But he came back to Wyoming right after the press because we're sitting there watching it, right?
Yeah.
And he comes right back. So then you see the energy is like how it is. And you could tell that like there's like the room is kind of like, you know, because something just, you know, we don't know how to act now or do, not act, but we don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? How do we approach you? Yeah, what do you want to do? So we're like, oh, he like, man, let's work on music. He makes the engineers move the studio to like outside to a bonfire situation.
Nice.
And then he's like, never mind, bring it back. so then now we sitting back in the warehouse thing, think about how we want to do it. And the night, long story short, the night went like a little emotional. He's like, bro, what you think gonna make people, he asked the question, he's like, what you think people is gonna make people like just, I don't know the exact question, but like, what's gonna make people love me or be on my side or whatever it is again? Some type of question like that. Because people are kind of, you know, you either love or hate sometimes, but then
it's very polarizing.
with the so he like, man, niggas like, oh, if we just finish the song and drop a song or some shit. I'm like, no, let's finish the whole album. And he like, bingo. And then he just started like, let's do it. And I feel like at that time, only a few of us were like, man, we could finish this album in one night. Yeah. I'm like, I'm praying let's finish it in one night. So we can go home and do the things that we need to do. But it was a night where he just like started making a beat, started chopping up a sample. He did it in like 5 minutes, bro. And then he got on the table, started dancing. He like, man, that's why I'm the greatest. I could do whatever I want.
Oh my God.
And then you're like, I get it.
I mean, it's true though.
You get it, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, you know? So, yeah, that's a story I feel like I always remember. It's like,
damn. Any other key highlights that come to mind that would be nice to document from the experience at Wyoming?
Man, a lot of people always ask me this about the Chance the Rapper thing when he was yelling at Chance. I don't know if you guys saw that viral thing. It was just like, but I feel like at those times, it's okay to talk about it in a way because I look at it like, he's going through normal people's shit. You feel me? But people put it on, but he's on a bigger scope.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like, all he was trying to do is play the album for Chance the Rapper, and then they got into like an argument, and then he's like, sit down, you're an elder, you need to listen to the album. But the way he was doing it, it made sense because who knows what they were talking about.
True.
But the funny thing about that is because I'm like sitting right here, Ye and Chance are like right here. If you see the video, I'm thinking they're joking. I think at first I laughed. And then I'm like, oh shit, this is serious. And I'm like, oh. I'm right there the whole time, just yelling at him.
Yeah.
And then it went from that to Dave Chappelle pulling up. And then everybody laughing. That's why I'm like, his life different. So I'm like, you can have a bad day, but then you can have, Dave Chappelle made me laugh. Like, they didn't force Dave Chappelle to tell a joke.
He told Dave?
Yeah, like, tell a joke. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a different...
So, was Dev just chilling? Like, listening?
Yeah.
Was he listening to music? Was he just hanging out?
I remember seeing him when he first came there. We were just watching a movie in the biggest screen. You know, Ye be having those big-ass screens he likes.
Imagine.
So we were watching just movies, the inspo. And then Dave just seeing him smoke weed and just like chilling there, it was just funny in general.
He's one of those
He don't have to
guys,
say
bro.
nothing, gang. He don't have to say nothing. I think he didn't even smoke first. He just heard somebody else spark up. He turned around quick. He like, damn, we can smoke in here? Like, let's go. And then it just made people laugh. Like, he could do anything to just make people laugh, you know? But it was a lot of moments, bro, when I think about it. That 2 years was like very life-changing. I think out of every other artist that I've like met or whatever it is, it's still, because it's been like 4 years now since Donda, I think 4 or 5 years. It still feels like the biggest like learning experience.
Yeah.
Because I take a lot of that and use it with my own music, whether it's producing. Like, why not make a couple different versions? You might have a better version by the 5th, 6th. I'm not saying let's do 20 versions, but by the 6th, 7th version, you might have a better version versus just sticking with that first thing and being like, oh, I'm done, you know? So it made me produce different, it made me think different, and just like, even life different, you know? Like getting into fashion things because fashion is around us while we're making music.
True.
There's
he was
clothes
working
around.
with his Yeezy stuff as well.
Yeah, there's clothes on the floor. That's why I feel like him doing that stuff, that's why you see Justin Bieber doing Skylark. He has his brand now. Like, if you look at those type of tones and the colors, that was the inspiration that he came and saw at Wyoming. You know, so it's like, I think he's just like one of the ones that did it at the highest on that, you know? So it's just, beating that is just like somebody like, it's crazy how God blesses, like, because now I'm working with like A$AP Rocky a lot, and being around him a lot is like a different lesson and different things that I'm picking up, you know? It's just like, it's different for both of them.
Okay, are we getting that Rihanna album, bro?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
Have you had it?
We've been working on that shit for like a few times.
You're fucking lying.
I swear, it's been like, I got in a session with her like 2 times.
Yeah.
That was earlier this, I think it was earlier this year. Yeah, hell yeah, earlier this year. And
so she's been recording.
Yeah, it's time.
Bro, I thought
if she records, it's probably really. If she records, nobody really knows. Gang, it's not gonna be like. You probably won't catch her going to the studio a lot unless you really see her, you know. But she's definitely recording, and she's in the studio even with the Rocky stuff. She'll be there.
Oh wow!
From different times, and you know, and give her opinion on different things. And I'm like, the first time I actually recorded, at Rocky's house, she pulled up when I didn't even know she was gonna be there. She pulled up, and I'm trying to record something for Rocky that he's telling me to do, but I'm very nervous now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like the most nervous I've been in so long. I'm like almost like I'm trying not to shake while I'm singing. You know, so I'm like.
So are you thinking of how you're going to say hello to her, or?
It's like, funny. She
knew.
You
shake her hand. You give her a hug.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'm not even lying. She knew me. Okay. So I don't know. I was surprised she knew me because she like, the songs that they liked between him and like Rocky is songs that I dropped with this producer named Gasafestein. Gasafestein's like a big French guy that only worked with like Weeknd, Ye.
I struggled trying to read that name. Bro.
Yeah. I just call him Geza at times. Just call him Geza. But he like, the songs that he did for me in those videos is what made like Rocky tap in. I remember Rocky got on the OK remix, but I never put it out because we didn't finish it the right way. And The Sun and all that. I remember even when I think Rihanna had called Boo about like those songs, like, oh shit, or this your artist. So then when we were back, when we were in the studio, they're like, KC, she's like, KC, Boo? I'm like, yeah, good to meet you. And then I'm like, da-da-da. Then it's like all comfortable now, you know, and just like, you know, I smoke too, so we were just smoking and everything else. It was like, oh, she's very chill, gang. We could just smoke around her, kick shit. It's like, you're not thinking too much anymore, you know?
Yeah.
So she's actually the coolest, nicest person, bro.
You can tell. She looks
coolest,
very
bro. Like, the coolest person probably I ever met. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just calm, inviting. She's like, feels like my aunt or something, like, or like my big sister or something at times. I'm like, damn. You know, so it's at times like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I read somewhere that Ye has either sold the ranch in Wyoming.
Yeah, he sold that.
He sold
ranch.
it, right?
Yeah, he sold it. I wish he didn't, but definitely sold that ranch.
Yeah. I wonder, have you spoken to him lately? Have you been?
I haven't talked to Ye in like a year.
Okay.
Yeah. Like last I saw him was like 2024 sometime. Yeah.
But that's last year actually.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Was he? This is when he was just moving mad?
It was right before he started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah, well,
Did you see his recent apology video?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Man. I ain't gonna say that. Let's see what happens next, you know?
Yeah. Then you were in the 2022 XXL Freshman list.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh, I remember seeing your cypher at the time.
Yeah.
And so
that was Sunday service with me.
The choir, right?
Yeah,
you
that
had
was
like
Sunday
a
service. I took some of the Sunday service people and I like dressed them up in white and stuff, but I didn't have that much time. But then I used them for the idea that I had. Yeah.
But also that was different though. Like it came out
it was the first time they let me.
Different.
Yeah, I think it was the first time that's ever been done. It was like and I wondered why they didn't let people do that. And I think all it took is just to ask. Then I'm like, yo, can I bring a choir that I can just rap on top of? And they're like, cool.
Yeah.
Because then after that, I saw people do different things. Like I think the artist Friday did something in that aspect. He did the same choir kind of vibe, and it was cool to see people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there pressure when you have to write your verse?
Yeah. I mean, I was pressured.
Yeah.
I was definitely pressured, and I think I was more so pressured about even trying to freestyle. And with the whole cypher type of thing, because I'm like, man, I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? But writing, I was more prepared about the one that I wanted to do myself with the choir. But the freestyle, they only give you like an hour. So you get the beat, and then you go in there and be like, all right, everybody come up with something that you gonna go say, because we about to go do this freestyle. So everybody get like the beat, and then you come up with what you come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So within the hip hop world in the States, is the list still relevant? Like in 2025, do people follow that much?
Man, the kids don't care.
Okay.
They
Not
don't
anymore.
care. They don't care as much, but it's a great accolade. Like if you're an artist and you care, like it still helps.
Okay.
Like to be on that XXL page and XXL Magazine, it's important. It's like a milestone that you should definitely try to
Yeah,
hit
like a
as an
stamp of
artist.
approval.
Yeah, because it's still people like, oh, you made it on there, you know?
Yeah.
And some artists that decline it because they're already very hot and moving and everything.
Okay.
But it's just like, it's important for culture.
I think it's a nice spotlight.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely does
still goes
show that
crazy.
there's something there.
Yeah, it still goes crazy. Like those ciphers, like people will still watch it. People will just be like, this year's lineup is bad. You know, it's kind of like a show. So you're like, all right, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that open any doors for you?
The XXL?
Yeah.
I'm sure it did. I can't say what specifically it did. Oh, no, I can tell you this. Like from the artists that were on there, I got to collab with certain different artists that are also on the XXL. And I'm like, oh, shit, let's work together. It was easy. More networking.
Yeah.
You know, I can't, nothing crazy after that.
Yeah.
Because now they post, like they'll post when I'm dropping music, so they'll tap in, they'll do certain different things. So just to still get that support from the XXL page, you know, it's still good, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do they come up with the list? Like, is it
Man,
A
I
and
think-
R? Does it
Yeah, I
have
think
ears on the ground?
Yeah, I think they do. They watch for a while or something, or like they kind of base it on attraction, and then they also have like a voting thing, you know. So I think they end up doing those voting 10th spot or this and this and this, and that kind of helps. But just watching the whole time, you can kind of tell who's gonna make the XXL.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of give an idea.
'Cause I think also over the years, a lot of the people who've been featured have been successful as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Some of them disappear, you don't hear
Yeah.
about them anymore.
But still.
But I don't know of, like, a lot of the rappers we like now, most of
Yeah.
them were on that cover.
Remember,
Yeah.
like back then, we remember all the
Yeah,
Kendricks and
Kendrick,
all
J.
that.
Cole, the
Yeah.
Drakes, all of them on the cover.
Back then, it mattered so much. I think it mattered, like, the artists that were going there were real, like, I don't want to say no disrespect to any of the artists, but, like, those were, like, top-tier artists that are at, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kendrick having to go there and rap for real, you know what I'm saying? Compared to, like, maybe just, like, underground music, like, kind of like the Cardi sound and everything else that's right now, that kind of sound isn't what was then. That started changing in 2016 when Uzi and Cardi were on everybody was on that XXL. 21 Savage. So then it was like a whole new sound of the underground. And remember they used to call it mumble rap.
Yeah.
So,
Even boats.
Migos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. CCM, everything is like changed so much.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Because ciphers used to be a big deal in Kenya. I remember when I was fresh in Nairobi, there were ciphers everywhere, bro. Even Kali has come up through
Kali,
ciphers.
yeah.
Okto, Femi,
Wow.
Wakadinali.
Wakadinali,
Femi
all of
can
them,
rap, too.
even Femi, all of them have come
Yeah.
up through ciphers. There used to be an event called WAPI that was
Yeah.
organized by the British Council. And WAPI stands for Words and Pictures, which used to be just, literally, that's where a lot of the big names came from. But nowadays, it's sort of died. Even on mainstream radio, Homeboys had an entire hip-hop show.
Yeah.
Corinne, The Jump of Corinne and Jinx used to host that.
Yeah.
Capital
It's
had
Not
Hits Not
Homework.
Homework,
Yeah.
dedicated to rap. Nowadays,
It's not too many popping.
Yeah.
They took it up.
only Calligraph has a
Cali
Calicatel,
Cartel.
which
Yeah.
is
Even
a cipher
that,
he
he
drops
said
like
it-
once
he said
a year.
he's done doing
I think
it.
he's done. But I don't know what happened to the hip hop scene here. The
So
hip hop scene
what-
here used to be crazy.
What Cali's what he had was it like to put on like other cipher rappers that are coming up? That's what he was doing it for.
Yeah, that's what he's
Yeah.
doing. Yeah.
Okay, that's fire though.
Yeah.
Like I
So
remember when
if
I
you,
when
if
I
you watch
landed-
the Calicatels, you'll see like a lot of names
Fire.
that maybe
Popular names
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. When I landed, it was some kids that was really cool called like was it NFM?
At the airport, the kids were rapping at the airport.
They're really good. Cause then that showed me like how good people are like just freestyling. I'm like, they could have kept going and going. I'm like, God
yeah.
damn, bro, these niggas nice for real.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't even expect like that dope at rapping for real.
I watched the video at the airport and I remember wondering because I didn't know who they were before.
Yeah.
Until I watched.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I didn't know who
nice.
they were before, and I just checked them out. I'm like, oh shit, they're really cool.
Yeah.
I think there's just limited spaces for hip hop now.
It
which
is,
sad to
yes.
see in
Yeah.
Kenya. I don't know why.
No, But in Africa, I feel like there's still places where ciphers are still really happening. Like I know
heard, like,
South Africa, West
South Africa's going
Africa,
crazy
ciphers
right
are
now.
still huge.
They're going crazy with the hip hop in general.
Yeah.
Like I remember Rocky was just watching his videos and shit, like how they're doing the videos. It's like crazy. It's like videos that he would do. Like they're very AUG related. So then I sparked the idea when we were talking. I was like, oh, bro, we should have AUG Africa.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where we sign some people from AUG, I mean from African stuff and da. Cause
That'd be nice.
it would be kind of crazy. Cause yeah, man, basically my fault. Yeah.
That's okay. Because I mean, there's a lot of talented people. I think
Just looking for
it's just
opportunities.
That's it.
the platforms that don't
Yeah.
exist now. I don't know if it's a commercial thing in terms of money. Like over
Yeah.
time, it was probably hard to monetize hip hop. That's why people like Calligraph are special because Calligraph remained hardcore and still and still made it mainstream.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the hardcore rappers here were still remained in the underground, and I think you can only remain in the underground for so long.
Yeah.
So at some point, people got
That's true.
jobs.
Even in America, same thing.
Same thing, right?
Same thing.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe differently because the way the culture consumes hip hop in America would be maybe different. Like
Yeah, for
you
sure.
could be underground and still
Popping.
successful.
You're right. Yeah. To an extent,
I still see like there's artists who are just battle artists in the States.
Yeah,
Charlie
yeah.
Clips and the
Yeah.
like.
Right.
And that's sort of
It's
mainly
working
what
for
they
them.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for here, I think a lot of the hip hop platforms died because even WAPI was funded by the British Council. So when they stopped funding that anymore,
It
the
died.
platform died. I mean, then everything has moved digital now. So urban radio, I'd say, is still not as popping as much. Maybe now, someone who could do it and maybe do it on YouTube now could be very successful because I'm sure there's a lot of good rappers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just harder. Rap and mainstream in Kenya is just, and it's not a new thing. It's just always been. A lot of our legends had struggled getting mainstream success in Kenya.
Yeah.
You know, Abbas, mention any of the big names.
Yeah.
Even Klepto who are rapping had to rap and sing
Yeah.
and find kapuka beats for their music to
kind of get something.
get something. Then you did the eSports 24 soundtrack, one of the soundtracks.
Oh, the FIFA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Thank you.
You and Matata. That was
And
really
Matata as
dope.
well, yeah.
That was dope, yeah.
How different is that bag? Is it a good bag? 'Cause I'm sure
Man, I don't even remember that bag, bro. To be honest, like I almost the biggest bag that was for like something that sports related was I did like a American football, with Bose, the headphones. It was like I made like some beats for a commercial they did, and I don't know if I rapped on it. No, I just made the beat.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that was a good amount. It was like $20,000 for like just a commercial, and I'm like, that's decent, like because I don't do too many syncs, like, but I think that sync world is definitely like there's money there.
you have to look at
I have
that
to do
sync
it. I have to do it more because I didn't understand it first when I got signed to Columbia and stuff at first. They would ask me for songs. I go, can we pitch this? I'm like, yeah, whatever. So even when I got the FIFA,
the FIFA.
it just came out of nowhere. I'm like, huh? Damn, it's that we can get on FIFA like that? So then I'm like, yeah, let me take this serious, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Bro, the sync, there's a lot of money in the sync deals. Because I know like Stella Mwangi, STL.
Yeah, for movies.
Yeah,
and
bro.
whatnot.
At some
She's
point,
been-
Wow.
Yeah.
she
I
just
heard it, yeah,
finessed
Stella's
that side.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she's making crazy bang.
Proper.
Dang,
She's
that's
definitely
fire.
making crazy
Proper.
bang. Because I'm like, I'm sure you still get you get money. You still get your publishing revenue because you're still on the songs.
Yeah.
And then it's like almost like passive income.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And with
They give you guys the publishing here for that? Because a lot of syncs and stuff, commercial stuff,
They own
kinda-
everything?
You don't own it.
Especially if they give you the money up front.
I think
With certain things.
maybe it's different if they commission you to make a soundtrack specifically for a project.
Right. Okay. copy.
And then, but if they're using a project that you already have, then definitely
It's
you still
yours.
own the
Yeah, for
publishing,
sure. Yeah.
Maybe if they're paying up
If it's something new, yeah, then they're probably gonna be like, oh yeah, that's ours.
Yeah, definitely. If it's new, I think you have to be like Kanye level.
That
Yeah,
is-
for
that
sure.
is
For them
Do
to do
not
that.
get fucked up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm sure they take
Man,
all
it
the
happens a
publishing.
lot, yeah, bro.
Yeah, but what is it about the music industry? I don't know any single musician who does not complain about their labels and contracts.
Oh man, I just think we signed too fast, bro. Like, if I could be honest, maybe we're not lawyers, so it's like those contracts are like it's complicated at times. You'll be like, the languaging is different. I feel like that's even when Ye was trying to change stuff for that, I was like advocating for it. I'm like, that's dope that you're trying to do that because you're almost 50 years old and you're just now finding out about how bad your deals are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm me, but his deals is bad. So if he's trying to like figure stuff out until he fought that for him to be independent, obviously, or buy himself out, or how much can I buy? They won't even tell you certain things like that, you know? But I just think if we make better decisions as like just lawyering up, sometimes that's not it. That's out of the budget for artists, right? When you're signing at first. Like, yo, I don't have a lawyer to da-da-da. Or next thing you know, you're sharing a lawyer with the manager that's trying to sign you. That's not a good thing. Next thing you know, they're giving you people to, you know? So then you're not really owning your music for real down the line, or you're doing certain things. So, like, that's some things that I had to go through myself, yo. And I feel like I go through certain things so I can be a better example to whoever else, you know? Because it's not just sweet and easy. You have to, like, read the contract yourself if you have to. Take your time, you know? And really, like, fine-tune it and really see what these people are telling you. A lot of people would just say anything, you know? And when you're buzzing and when you're hot, they just care about that money fast, right there and then. But because music is going to ups and downs all the time. Nobody talks about how the downs are. You know,
everyone sees
people just
the
want to
glamour.
it's just you did, you know. But the downs, it gets really tough, you know, to try to stay afloat with everything else that's going on, or even the comparisons or whatever it is. Because you'll see some artists going crazy, always elevating. Because then you can't really blame it on the label. All these machines are the same. It's the same label, no matter you signed to Columbia or Atlantic or wherever it is. It's the same machines. It's just like, who has a better deal?
Same
That's all it
system.
is. Yeah, same system.
Sorry. You had mentioned your previous deal was horrible. What about it makes you say that it was a horrible deal?
I won't get into it too much, but like something like just publishing, you know, like when you say owning pub, I didn't own my pub at times. Like I had to fight for at least like 50%.
Okay.
Did they give you had they given you like an upfront payment?
Yeah, it wasn't nothing though.
Okay.
It wasn't like nothing crazy. It was just like, that's like from the start. Remember I told you I signed a bad deal?
Yeah.
So it starts that and it connects to when I did the next deal with the next person.
Oh, Lord.
Right? So then by the time it got to the Columbia stuff, it's just like whatever. I'm just learning stuff. My first time at a big major label. I didn't last at Columbia too long. I only did 1-2 projects there and got out of there within 2 years. And that was that. But like the publishing side of everything, my writing is my superpower first, right? So if that business wasn't right,
Everything else isn't.
Yeah.
nothing else matters for real. Like,
So Columbia was a 360 or
I guess
publishing?
it's 360. No, 360. Not pub. They didn't have me on publishing.
Okay.
That's just like record label production deal. Because remember, the person Boo ended up getting a joint venture also with Columbia. So I guess the 360 is between Boo Vision and Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, so but my publishing is Warner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even currently?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm working to be free soon.
Inshallah.
Yeah. Is it possible to be independent and mainstream in the States?
Yes.
Especially in hip hop?
Yeah,
Because I mean, like,
yeah.
I saw a lot of the journalists from the States, even when Chance was moving around saying he was independent, but a lot of the journalists said he had some deals with Apple Music. And
Yeah,
a lot
there's
of
certain
people,
deals, yeah,
a lot
people
of
always
people
say that.
questioned how independent is
Can
this
you-
when you
yeah.
still have, certain deals in place.
I mean, look, if you go do a deal with Apple, I don't know. That doesn't mean you're signed to a major. You're signed to a DSP that's gonna help push the music, right? So I think that's a smart thing to do as an independent artist, right? Because you can't do it alone.
Yeah.
You need some kind of machine. So you're actually owning way more. All that money gonna come back to you. Maybe it might take longer, but everything's coming back to you like tenfold, kind of. Like maybe you're doing a little 80-20 split with the distro company that you're putting your stuff out, and you're keeping 80%, you know, versus a 50-50 deal or a 70 whatever deal that they're taking more, you know. But I see a lot of artists that are going independent. If you know how to do the business,
Okay.
you'll survive. Like
Yeah.
I won't say you'll be bigger than the biggest artist that's like
It's
Taylor
hard,
Swift that's
bro.
signed
Of
to
course, because
But
The
rappers
system,
complaining.
I don't think you become
Yeah.
as big as Taylor
You
without
won't.
fucking
having
the
some
system.
backing, of
There's
course.
no way.
Yeah. I mean, if I was a musician, I'd sign a deal with Apple. I mean, if it's gonna get me
I would too.
placement, if it's
Yeah.
gonna get me
Yeah, why not?
placements,
Why
I mean, bro,
not?
Because your face might be on the front of Apple now when they go check the music, you know?
I could be on
Things like
all
that.
the new
Yeah.
playlists that come out.
Playlists, all that matters. That's all you need, really.
I think placement makes a big difference, especially now when there's a lot of music coming out on streaming.
It matters.
So I think those smart deals,
yeah.
especially the in publishing or distribution. I think those are good deals to look at.
No, it is.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait, so the melodies, I think you mentioned earlier, was really attracted to your melodies, and even listening to your music, I hear a lot of melodies.
Yeah.
Is that a church thing? Do you think that comes from church?
I think so.
Yeah, because church has a lot of melodies.
So much, man. The best singers comes from church. True. Whitney Houston, everybody came from church. So, yeah, man, church, just like different songs, you know, but even also songs that your grandmother would sing that might be in KAYCYY or whatever it is, or a different language. You know, they had those, I don't know if every culture's probably the same, but my grandma had this little book of songs that she'll go to, because we're SDA. That's how we were raised. But obviously when I went over there, it changed a little bit, because I was going to church on Sunday. But my whole life, it was really SDA. And I just remember like the songs that my grandma and people would sing, and the melodies and the pockets in those songs are crazy.
Yeah, it is. I really can really see.
It's like insane. It's like nothing that you hear every day. Because you know, gospel music that's known around the world, maybe it's just like Kirk Franklin and all those type of people. But you don't hear it in a different language in different pockets, and you're like, oh shit, this sounds crazy.
Yeah,
you know. So I think subconsciously that's what helped me like write stuff, and because I don't know where they come from. I can't say that I just sit there and think like, you know, it just happens. You know, so yeah.
Bro, there's an artist from South Africa called Young Stana.
Yeah.
And he was explaining why some of the music from South Africa feels like it has so much soul. And he was saying in a lot of those songs, they use a very similar approach to gospel worship music. And it's like,
are you talking about like the choir singings in the backgrounds and all, like even how Ashake does this stuff too?
Yeah. So not even just the choirs, but it would be just in how they would approach the song. I mean, because if you like the way you'd approach making a worship song. I mean,
like harmonies and all that stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, when a worship song comes on, you know this is a worship song.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to describe it, man. I wish I could find the word. But he was like, they literally mirror worship songs and now translate that into amapiano. And that's why sometimes when you hear it,
you feel feels like spirit,
it moves
literally.
you. It feels like the music has so much soul. I was like, yeah. So church, there's something, especially within the house scene. And church, there's a very big connection in how the music makes you feel.
How long does like a sound like amapiano been around? Like before like the world knew it now.
No, but I feel like that's a sound that's really just morphed. Because if you really go back in time, no.
They didn't have that, right?
It might have, but now it's just...
they did?
So I think Kwaito would be what we know as the house music from South Africa. But then because they were producing a lot of volume and they really owned it, then it gave them room to experiment and switch up the sound.
Yeah.
So before amapiano became big and popular, I can only imagine how long it was playing in their neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Because it was like a neighborhood sound. So I don't know. I'm sure the guys had it for some time before.
Yeah.
Before
it just went commercial.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely like the new wave of house music.
Bro, it's taken over globally. It's completely. And you see how powerful music is so amapiano became successful. Even content-wise, even their podcast just grew.
Yeah,
because I mean, if people in the States are fucking with amapiano, then they look at South African content creators to understand where the sound is coming from. So automatically, everyone just grows with it.
Yeah,
it's like if Gengeton became a global sound today, I promise you, there's eyes on us as well automatically. But South Africa, bro, in terms of just the volume that they put out, they've owned that house space.
Man, they're going crazy.
Bro. You go to Ibiza during the summer,
and that's it. That's the
vibe. There's a lot of South African music playing. Some of the most successful events, even in Nairobi nowadays, are house events.
Yeah.
Koda is primarily a house space. You know, Muse is primarily a house space.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that sound and there's a lot of now Kenyan producers who are creating original house music. I know for a fact, I believe in what One Down is a DJ who said that in the next few years, I think our biggest export is going to be house music.
I mean, look at Sophia.
Look at Sophia, bro. Look at it as is.
Yeah,
it's house.
Like, she going crazy, and she's so smart for that. Like just like taking over that world. What? because her voice, and then she's doing it in
In
Kikuyu,
Kikuyu, I
bro.
know. Literally export.
That's even more powerful. You're like, what?
Yeah.
I can only imagine what her royalties look like. She just has songs there that are close to billions.
That's what I'm
telling
saying.
you, it's mad.
And there is just one platform.
Yeah,
You're looking at
bro.
Spotify. And YouTube is also running crazy.
She's lit right now.
But also it shows you that because she tapped into a sound that is already global, then it became, I'd say, not easier, but then it became easier because it's a sound that already works for a lot of people.
Because what I realized also about the house DJs, producers, they'll work with like upcoming artists.
A lot.
You don't have to be The Weeknd. You don't have to be this person. I mean, obviously they'll do those too, but like Diplos and all these people, they'll work with like, they just need a voice. They just need a voice, you know, a really good voice that they can work with. And then, because they're already really huge, like those people just go and DJ and get paid millions of dollars.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah. I think also there's maybe a level of purity that comes with the fact that they don't really need to find big names.
Yeah.
If it works, then whether you're a big name or not.
Yeah.
So I think in that respect, it sort of keeps the art form still more purer because it's not too corrupted with I need to find a big name for the song to be popping.
Because then they might get charged a lot by that big artist.
Oh yeah.
True.
You know, nigga might be like, I need 500,000.
Yep.
You never know.
Nah.
I'm just saying, like, and they might be like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah. And I think also it helps because they're able to tap into many markets. Because when Diplo is here, he's open to working with what you said. He's open to working with whoever, maybe whoever he's in touch with in the city.
That's how they catch that next sound, you know?
Oh yeah, bro.
He's been doing that for so long. Like just going to these places early, you know? Like I remember we worked a few times, but like nothing that we did ever come out. Like we probably got like 15 songs together.
Wow.
That never come out. But I think just him having those 15 songs is his power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Definitely.
he'll have me and then he'll have Burna Boy songs. He'll have mad people songs. He'll be like, man, I used to cook up with these people right before they even blew up. I'm like, damn, for real?
And you never know, bro. You could see
you
yourself on a
sleep
Diplo
tomorrow,
record.
boom.
Yeah, and then the song just come out. You never know. So I'm like, it's crazy, man. Yeah, that world is different.
It's very different. Did you see Travis, his concert in South Africa, the stadium?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
Insane.
crazy.
I think, isn't Ye doing a show in South Africa too this month?
He was also supposed to be here
Or unless he
tomorrow.
canceled.
No, it's not. The year one is
canceled it, right?
cancelled.
Okay.
No, the Kenyan one was never true.
I mean,
Where, bro?
guys, it's good to dream.
That can happen one day, I swear. It sounds he talked about Kenya for a while. I remember he had Kenya on his like board
Wow.
for like agriculture stuff.
I know he was in Uganda
He was
for
like,
music.
he was. That wouldn't have been far from. He used to be like, he would be like, yo, you should use Swahili in your songs. He would tell me that. He'd be like, nah, not in. I'd be like, yo, I'm doing it though in like Afro beats and stuff. He's like, bro, not Afro beats. Rap on it with these songs, like using Swahili with the hip hop shit.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting. And like, I feel like that might be the next wave too, because it's like that's why you have like Little Mine and all those people like with the right beats, like, you know what I mean? They could just mix those raps and it'll go crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny that you've said that. In your opinion, what do you think is the one thing the US hip-hop culture has not yet realized about East African hip-hop? Or what would you want them to know about East African hip-hop?
I think it's East African sound in general, not just hip-hop. The whole sound, you know? They just need to know, like, I don't know if you guys know the girl Maya Molo?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, so boom.
we love Maya here, bro.
So, like, somebody like that can make it really easily, in my opinion, like in America, you know, because it sounds really fresh, first of all, and you're like, oh, damn, this fits in the same vibe as the Kailanis and all these people. Like, same with the Xenia girl. They all sounded like they fit in that.
Karun.
You know? Yeah, Nikita, all these people that sound like they're not even African in a way. It's like, I think it's the key of like breaking it. Because when you listen to Thames, she's singing in English the whole time, right? Most of the time. Or you don't need no other body. Like that was a smash where it's like, it's digestible for Americans to understand and still dance to that beat or whatever it is. Because they're liking Afro music now a little bit, you know, more and shit like that. But it's just a way of reeling them in. Got to bring them in slow. It's like you're going fishing, for real. And it's like, it's a whole new sound though. When you hear even South Africa needs to be noticed because they haven't been noticed on the rap side yet. Everything, so it takes a while because who knows? Like maybe they'll notice the raps in South Africa before they notice our raps here.
True.
We never know, but maybe they'll notice our R&B music here before they notice their R&B over there. Yeah. You know, because it's certain things that we're really good at already.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Did you work on more music with Njerai apart from Far Away?
I did. We got like one other song that I really, really like right now.
She's one of my favorite musicians.
Yeah,
bro.
she's a good person in general too,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Just a sweetheart, man. Really nice. And you could just like, I can make a lot of songs with her.
Yeah.
It's easy to vibe. But I feel like everybody I've met's been really cool though, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like we have food at BN's crib, man. I'm like, we don't even just pull up to somebody's house and just eat food and then make music.
That's how BN is, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, he like, pull up, man. Man, he cooked ugali, you know what I'm saying? It was like great food, man.
Yeah. He's very hospitable.
Very great guy, man. Like, even when he came to America, he was just like very cool, man. He had me meet him wherever he was at in New York, just chilled, invited me to a show in Minnesota where I went and saw him, brought my family. I'm like, man, it's crazy. And then he brought out so many Kenyans I never seen.
Oh, at the show?
God. What? I never seen that many Kenyans outside. Like, it was packed. I'm talking about the venue that it's called the Caboose in Minnesota. That shit was packed. Calvin, you was there.
Yeah.
Crazy. Full house. All Kenyans.
Bruh, that's
all
the power of
Kenyans.
music, bro.
Mad.
I'm like, no way. Like, you know, because I don't see that. Even when it's like a regular hip hop night, I
It's not
don't think
that
I've
packed.
never seen that many people in there. Because I used to perform at that spot, like when I was doing my local shows and everything. But I'm like, what the hell? I'm walking in like, yo, this is Kenyans here? This many Kenyans? So it's dope to see him do that in New York and all those things, you know? Yeah, man.
Talk to us about this new project.
This project I'm doing is called My Uncle's Radio. So I named it that because when I was here, my uncle, and Uncle Jackson, he used to pick us up in Buru. Just like, I think at the time he has a mechanic shop, so he loves cars. So he'll fix a car from scratch and this and this. So he'll pull up with different cars every time. He pull up and then...
You thought it was such a cool uncle,
yeah, man, just pick us up and take us swimming. You know, remember the spot called Splash?
Splash.
Yes, Carnival.
shut down.
I used to go to Splash a lot over there, like, because they would have concerts and everything there too at times.
Yeah.
And that was like just the best time. And I feel like that's how I would learn about music, whether it's him playing music in the car. That's why I named it My Uncle's Radio. He would always put us on to new music, me and my brother, whether it was reggae music. That was my first time really knowing reggae. It was from them. And yeah, that's what that project is named. I started working on it earlier this year.
Okay.
When I was working on it, like the features that I got a few, like, were just like from beginning and stuff, like was like just working through Instagram and WhatsApp. And then that's why I felt like coming here was gonna be the most important thing. So I can actually see the sound. So instead of guessing it, you know, but it's gonna be a mixture of different things. Like, I even have American artists on there too that are liking like that sound. Like Chloe Bailey will be on there also, because I've been
I see her in your comments.
Yeah, like that's my really good friend. I've been executive.
Please say good things about me when you say
No.
her.
Don't.
Man, no, man, shit like that. I have like some of the ASAP members on there too. You know, just like my idea was to like put like a ASAP 12E and like a rapper from here, like combine different rappers from over there and here and put them on the same song. I feel like that might be the way to kind of
Fuse,
you know,
everything together.
Yeah, that's just like, I feel like that's my my strength always. I'm just always trying to glue something together in a way, like, you know. But this project it'll be like a full album. I think it will be, and it'll come out probably top of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How many tracks?
I don't even know yet.
Yeah.
Damn.
I work
Who
so
knows?
much, it changes. It changes. Right. This week I've been making music that I really, really like with new people.
Okay.
And those songs will probably be on there more, and take some few songs off and just figure out create the whole
works.
world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2026. What has this year? What have you learned from this year that
This year,
you're carrying with you
that's a good
to
one.
next year?
This year was like, I think I learned how to be a man for real. If that makes sense. Like,
In what aspects?
yeah, in my business,
Okay.
in life, and just more independent. You know, like this the year that I'm not signed to anybody, and besides my pub with the Warner stuff. But that's also like, it's more freedom where I don't feel like I have to really.
And you need the
Pressure.
I don't feel like I have to answer
You
anybody.
need the music in the right places as well.
So it helped, but it's also the toughest year because I've had my lows and I had to really survive and figure it out. So like, you know, I stay in New York, so it's not easy. But being there a lot is like what makes everything connect because you'll run into people. So it's just like staying ahead of the game and just staying active. That's what I was trying to do this year for real. But it's my most independent year. I could say that. I put out like 3 projects this year by myself. Just to put it out, just because I wanted to. You just had that freedom because it was like I was just frustrated with my label and all these things where I couldn't put out certain things that I've had for so long, you know? So the freedom to just go on there and upload it myself is good. Like, I don't plan to be independent my whole life, but at least now I'll understand the business. I'll understand what kind of deal I want or what kind of, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
We had Bian last week here.
I watched that interview. I've been watching it in the crib.
Oh, thank you.
We were all watching it.
I appreciate it. I love something that he said. He said, as a musician, you have to learn to empty yourself, you know? Yeah, and I thought that was really powerful, especially when it comes to music. So I can understand the frustration of working on stuff that you can't even put out. And you want it gone so you can also just
get more stuff.
Into new stuff.
So you listen to that same thing, it could drive you crazy for a little bit, bro. And you're like, damn. So the freedom to just put out whatever you want to put out, whatever is music, art, whatever it is, you could just, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me talk about designers I really like here. This is like clothes or fire here, like the right people.
Who have you seen?
I'm sure it's
Studio 18.
I went there and it was this designer girl named Hikima. Hikima.
Oh, Hikima. Yeah.
She's really cool. She does this like
the shots?
Yeah, the painting on them and stuff. It's like really fire. That's like things like that is like another fucking future for us.
Because you've been working. I've been seeing you post your stuff. On
I work on
Instagram.
In the fashion world. I'm on some other things right now. I'm about to be like an art director for a brand called Public Service. It's like a brand that went in on hiatus for like 10 years and they came back. They had the New York Fashion Week, this last one, and they're preparing right now to do something for New York again. They're in Paris. But things like that is like spark my mind when I'm seeing like even designers in Kenyan that are really, really good. I'm like, this is what's needed there too. Because it's not just about music. Music and fashion are always together. So we had to find a way to like do that with those people. It's like crazy, man.
He's very tapped in.
He's
part of Lens. So that Lens.
The hat.
He's very
tapped in. I like
tapped
the fonts on that hat. That's crazy.
He's very tapped in.
Yeah.
The designers here, I'm sure you probably meet the Studio 18 guys.
No, I went there. That's how I met. That's how I met the
apparel. That's why you met the guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. The scene Nairobi is such. We're in such a good space in Nairobi, bro. The world just needs to see. We need to talk about it more and show more about it
more.
Let's show it off.
What a beautiful time to be in Nairobi, bro. I absolutely love being in this city at this time.
Man, yeah, it's beautiful.
So what else do you want to talk about? Because I saw you, I don't remember where or which year, but I know I've seen you walk at some fashion.
I did Marni. I walked for Marni in Italy.
In Italy? That was Italy.
It was really, Italy was like, it was good. It was like beautiful, but I didn't like Italy like that. Like, it's not, I don't know. Maybe I just had, but I liked Paris more. Italy just felt like people were racist.
Oh shit.
If that makes sense. Like, one time I was trying to check into a hotel, one hotel told every hotel to not let me in the same street. I'm like, what?
What?
That's just how I felt, man. Maybe I just had a bad experience. Yeah. But the fashion aspect, like Marni and everything, amazing because that changed my life with that world. The creative director's name was Francesco at the time. He tapped me into like different people, like the Diesel people, like different stuff, like to even do my own designs with them and try at least pitch something because my goal has been to like do at least sound design for the show, for fashion shows, right? If I don't create the clothes, at least I can help do the music behind the shows, you know? And that's another cheat code for me. I can be like, oh, let me sneak in the song.
Oh yeah.
Let me do this, you know what I mean? Like I can do it for like different things. Like, but yeah, that was one that I walked. I walked another show called Kid Super. It's another brand that's going crazy right now. And I think that was it. That's the only brand. I just attended like other shows, like Givenchy. I was really cool with like Matthew Williams, the creative director there. He left though now, but he used to throw like really amazing parties and invite the artists. And what I realized about him, he was like tapped in with the underground early. I remember he had Playboy Cardi walking the show first. Like before he blew up, like even producers walking the show or doing the sound behind it, like underground producers. So that kind of opened my mind to see that, to be like, oh shit, that is the way to do it. Because this designer gets it. Because he ended up putting out an album by himself too with like all these artists. And I'm like, nobody's ever done that. Like
That's
just put out an album as a designer.
So he was collecting music as well,
Yeah.
like working with
Bro,
this
he
guy.
was smart.
Yeah.
He went and did a deal with Sony. for the album. I'm saying like
I love that.
What?
anybody can get a deal.
Yeah.
If you get the right thing.
I mean, if the music is nice, I'm
Yeah,
sure
you
could
get the
a
right deal.
Yeah.
So like remember back then, like getting a record deal just felt like you made it. It's not the same nowadays.
Things have changed.
It's not, it's not. It's not about getting a record deal. It's not about I just went and signed. Back then the budgets were different too. Like me, we were doing like videos for $1 million. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's different. You know?
Do you think social media changed?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
It changed it because now the labels just care about TikToks, or like that's how they watch to see. You know what I mean?
How good your
if
music
something,
is doing.
not even how good, they don't care.
Numbers.
Just how viral,
how
numbers, how things are going. You know what I'm saying? So they base it on those things because you can have a very good artist that might not make it compared to a nigga that's just like on TikTok that mastered how to TikTok.
Yeah.
You know, that's all it is. And for myself, it was very hard for me to TikTok. That was my banging heads with Boo and everybody else because I'm like I didn't know how to like fit in the world and just figure out how to TikTok.
Have you figured that out now?
No,
I struggle, bro.
I just kind of gave up. I'm like whatever.
I joined. Like I had an account that one of our social media managers helped me create, and then I didn't know how to post on it. Until we got this Coca-Cola deal, and I was required to post on TikTok.
Yeah.
And since then, I've not posted anything.
Bro, it's literally just
I'm
for
struggling
work.
with bro. And I look at how our podcast is blowing up on TikTok.
Oh, it's like it's going crazy on TikTok.
It's going crazy, bro. But just
viral.
not my.
See, I like that though. That's dope. I mean,
Because the algorithm in TikTok still works, bro.
Yeah.
Like TikTok allows your followers to see your shit.
No,
Yeah.
trust me.
These other platforms just fucked up the algorithm, bro.
I think it's probably that consistency and
Yes.
how you're posting.
Yeah.
But yeah, TikTok has helped a lot of people, man. I'm not against it at all. Like I'm actually for it. Like when I did a tour, I went to China. That was the only reason my shit was lit in China was because of TikTok. But I wasn't on there. They was just like the promoters over there that booked me. They made a TikTok for me in China. And they, for like a month before I went there, they were just promoting, pulling the songs. So then one of the songs that caught fire was one of my songs called Roll the Dice. And that was enough for like, I was doing shows for like 1,000 people or 2,000 people and they singing my shit. I was
crazy.
confused and they all don't even know how to speak English. So I'm like, this is crazy. It was wild to me.
It shows you the power of going viral, especially if you have good product. Going viral could work to advantage if you're actually talented.
Yeah.
And
in China, they use that shit for like school. Like there's different things that TikTok is good for.
STEM.
Yeah, it's like there's good. They ban all the bad shit.
Yeah.
And then there's good stuff that really.
China moves very differently.
Yeah, man. I mean, TikTok came from there, right?
Yeah,
If I'm not mistaken. So they understand it to a T. And it was just different to see like, damn, we're just getting fed bullshit over here on TikTok in America. They just showing you mad different random shit every time, you know? But there you can learn something.
I mean, now I think an American company has a lot of shares in TikTok.
They had to, because I think they were trying to
ban
ban
it
it because they don't have it.
Yeah,
Because
they
we don't
couldn't
own
control it, right?
Yeah, we can't control it. They're like, ban it. That's some Donald Trump stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Appreciate you, bro, for making time.
Man, thank you
this
for
was a
having
nice
me.
chat, man. I hope you had a good one.
Man, I had a great time.
Yeah.
You guys are the only ones that got me to wake up early.
Thank you for doing that, bro. I appreciate it.
I got something
We
for you.
feel
Oh,
honored.
shit.
I have some shirts.
Gifts.
It's like 2 extra large and 1 medium.
2 extra large.
And 1 medium. But
He's
I'm
the
not.
media mom.
I don't.
Wait, you're...
Oh, you can open them.
you
Just
can
open
open them.
so you can
So,
No, let's punish Mwass. Let's
the
give
fat
him the
people are
medium.
the ones on their side.
No, let's give Mwass.
Let's give Mwass the medium.
Let's just punish him.
Ooh.
see. Yeah. So I designed these quick as hell.
Homecoming.
It was
This
based
is
on the
nice.
shield. The shield on the.
Oh, shit.
So I just made a face out of it.
My brother's
Yeah.
your biggest fan. He
Yeah?
will lose his marbles.
Oh, wow.
This is so nice.
I have more of these on the
You
show.
went playful on...
Yeah,
I
it's like
know,
shield.
right?
Yeah.
Like a naughty shield. I love it.
So this is...
I don't even know what size is which
this? Let me
size.
see.
This is extra
Um,
large right here.
An
this is an
XL?
extra large too.
Yeah. They only medium here.
So, okay, then I think we'll keep this for Mwass.
No, give him the
Give him the medium?
We've already agreed.
But he's not going to wear the medium.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. Okay. No, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Nah, no
Now I feel
problem,
bad for not getting you anything.
Nah, man.
But anyway,
don't
we'll
worry
hook you
about
up
it.
with some of our matches.
Yeah.
This is actually
Our merchandise.
Those are our mags.
This
actually.
is your mugs right here?
Yes.
This is fire. This is really cool.
And that has a bunch of our
And this
episode
one
titles.
too, episode
We have a bunch of
titles.
cool stuff.
Nah, that's
we'll,
fire,
We'll
man.
hook you up with some stuff for sure.
I gotta see the studio too
Oh, yeah, for sure.
before I go.
Appreciate it, bro. Have a good
Thank you
one.
guys,
See you
man.
soon.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. Anyway, KC episode 320. We are
Mic check.
that was fun.
That was that.
A baseball.
That was chill,
was
right?
lit, bro.
Yeah.
I had
Appreciate
fun,
it, bro.
bro. Yeah.
Appreciate it, bro. Let's show you around the studio now.
Come on.
Over 26.
This is
This is the Brunch Club. Over 26.
Welcome back to
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.